Okay. 3:45. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your Saturday afternoon, very important friend yoga practice. I am so happy that we are all together. It's just such a delight every Saturday afternoon. I sometimes can't even express how happy it makes me. I don't know, the joy I feel inside when you guys come. It's just so lovely. Oh, thanks. Feel it. So I have this new book called Trust Life, and Louise Hay has made a reading per page. So this one is a little longer than some of the others, but it's so amazing that lie down and get yourself comfortable, and I'll read to you, and then we'll start the practice. I have the power to change my life. Remember that whatever position you may find yourself in, your thinking got you there. The people around you are only mirroring what you believe you deserve. Thoughts can be changed. Situations can be changed as well. That boss that we find intolerable could become our champion. That dead-end position with no hope of advancement may open up to a new career full of possibilities. The coworker who's so annoying might turn out to be, if not a friend, at least someone who is easier to get along with. The salary we find insufficient can increase in the twinkle of an eye. We could find a wonderful new job. There are an infinite number of channels if we can change our thinking. Let's open ourselves up to them. We must accept in consciousness that abundance and fulfillment can come from anywhere. The change may be small at first, such as an added assignment from your boss in which you could demonstrate your intelligence and creativity. You may treat a coworker as if they were not the enemy and as a result experience a notable change in behavior. Whatever the change may be, accept and rejoice in it. You are not alone. You are the change. The power that created you has given you the power to create your own experiences. The power that created you has given you the power to create your own experiences. And with that really empowering, powerful, lots of power words here, let's begin. So I do now have a little blanket folded up that I rest the top of my head on, not under my neck. I keep the curve of my neck fine. But when you have that little extra blanket or pillow, it helps you to be able to tuck your chin in a little bit, relax your throat, and lengthen the back of your neck. And it even transfers to loosening your thoracic spine a bit. Place your hands on your belly and let your elbows release. Spread your fingers wide. Feel the balls of the feet and the heels nicely planted, and feel the toe pads as well. And feel what you feel right here, right now, without any judgment. I think when we work on recognizing that we judge ourselves, we make a big step forward. And then from here, let your knees go side to side as your hands massage your belly. No rush at all. Feeling this movement and whatever feelings come up from this movement. You know, maybe you think, oh, it feels good. I've got this hour to do my yoga practice. Or maybe you're thinking, wow, I'm really stiff today and everything in between. It's going to change, it's going to morph, it's going to alter. We're on this journey together. Slowly come back to center and walk your feet in a little bit more. Slide your hands up to your heart space, one hand on top of the other, and spread your fingers wide. Let your elbows release and your shoulders release. And then gently slide your right ear towards your right shoulder. And relax that right shoulder. It may seem instinctual to sort of bring that right shoulder up, but let it relax down. Let the left shoulder relax down as well. And then slowly come back to center. And then let your left ear come towards your left shoulder and let your shoulders release. Beautiful. And then slowly come back. Go ahead and circle your hands around and massage your heart. And speak to your heart. What would you like to tell your heart today, right at this time? And then let your hands go around the other way. Feel the heat that's generated. Go ahead and talk to your heart. And then slowly come back to center. Switch which hands on top. Relax these elbows and the shoulders. Find the pelvic tilt. Relax here on the floor. I am supported. I am at ease. I am at peace. Circle your hands around. And this time, let your heart do the talking. Maybe it wants to respond to what you said, or maybe it has something unique. And then around the other way. And then let your hands rest down here. And take your elbows, squeeze the sides of your body. It's like a mini hug, a mini like heart hug. Right? Feel the top of your arms connect with your ribs. And then slowly release. And now, so powerful, open your arms wide to teeth, palms facing up and fingers spread wide. Open and receptive to all good. I'm open and receptive to all good. Perhaps there's something good that you can think of that you're open to. I heard a wonderful saying this week. We experience wins every single day. Every single day we experience some wins, whether it's that the sun shine or we heard a bird or we ate something yummy or the car didn't break down or the gas was cheaper or all these things, and thinking about these wins that come our way. And let's breathe together for 3 times. We'll go in and then out through the mouth, in through the nose for a cleansing breath. We get to sigh out loud and let it go. Inhale and fill. And exhale. I love it. Let's do it again. Fill up from the belly first. And exhale. So good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale loud, let it go. Wonderful. And see how you feel after 3 cleansing breaths. Always available to you. From here, we're going to do some angel arms, nice and slow, practicing our breath and pairing it with the movement. So take an inhale and slide your arms up on the floor. It doesn't matter if they come right over your head or not, but keep the back of your hands on the floor. Beautiful. And then go ahead, I don't remember, but inhale, open. Beautiful. Let's exhale to slide up. Beautiful. And inhale to slide down. Beautiful. Exhale. And inhale. Take an exhale. Let's do it the other way. Let's inhale, arms up. And let's exhale, arms down. Nice experiment. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more, and up. And down. I love it. Nice. Spread your fingers wide and come into the pelvic tilt. Feel yourself so open. Your pelvis is balanced here. And then gently bring your right knee into your chest and flex your right foot. Take your arms, interlace your fingers, and let them rest on your right shin. Keep your left knee up to the sky and the ball of the left foot and the heel nicely planted, not gripping the floor. So much at ease, and circle this right knee around. Find your smile, feeling so nice. And then around the other way. Beautiful. And then let this right knee come towards your right underarm. Your shoulders are relaxed. And guide that right knee a little bit closer in as you press that left foot down. A nice stretch of the pelvis. And then from here, go ahead and stretch that right leg up. Your interlaced fingers come behind your right thigh. Balance out your pelvis. Flex the right foot into a half candlestick. And stretch through the right heel here. Go ahead and point the right foot and flex and point and flex and point and flex and point and flex. Nice. Let's take 2 breaths here, no rush at all. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Again, inhale and exhale. So nice. From here, keep this right leg lifted and interlace your fingers behind your head. Let the elbows rest open, shoulders relax, and take 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Again, inhale and exhale. So nice. From here, we're going to crunch and twist. So take an inhale and exhale. Lift your left elbow towards your right knee and slowly return. Good job. It's an exhale when you come up and twist left elbow to right knee and then slowly return. Again, exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale, exhale and inhale. 2 more. Exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale. Beautiful. So gentle with yourself. Go ahead and bend the right knee and plant the right foot. Balance out the pelvis here. And then go ahead, bring the left knee into your chest. Release your hands, interlace them again, and place them on your left shin. Flex your left foot and guide that left knee towards your left underarm. Relax the shoulders here. Take a swallow. Not gripping on the mat, feeling the support of the earth. So nice. Go ahead and take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Again, inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Circle the left leg around. Let it move. See how it feels. And then back around the other way. And then slowly bring that left knee in. Reach behind your left thigh and lift your left leg up. Flex your left foot here. So now your half candlestick with your left foot. You could take your right foot out a little wider if you feel like you need the balance. Noticing the weight distribution in your pelvis, trying to even it out. Belly is in and spine is supported. And take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Feeling your own rhythm here. Take an inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Leave your left leg up. Interlace the fingers now behind your head. Let your head rest heavy in this pillow and open your elbows up wide. Take 2 deep breaths, so much at peace. Inhale and release. Beautiful. Again, inhale and exhale. So nice. From here, we're going to lift and crunch and twist. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, lift and twist right elbow to left knee. And then inhale back down. Exhale up and twist. And inhale back. Again, lift and twist. And back. And lift and twist. And back. 3 more. Lift and twist. And back. Again. And back. And again. And back. Beautiful. Rest your head in your hands and bend the left knee and plant the left foot. Balance out the pelvis. Feel your heart lift, shoulder blades together. And then gently bring both knees into the chest and both legs up to candlestick. Bring your toes a little bit closer over your head. Feel the stretch of the hamstrings. And here we're going to crunch. Take an inhale and exhale to crunch. Inhale down. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Rest your head down here. Stretch through your heels. Relax the shoulders. I am here. I am present. Point your toes and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. So nice. So good. Circle your ankles around. Let them move. And then around the other way. Let your feet come to stillness. Let's go ahead and bicycle upside down. Feeling so free. I am free. I am free to choose my thoughts. I am free to choose my thoughts. And then around the other way. And as we're bicycling, I was thinking about, you can have a picture or show 10 people a scene of something. even a video, and then you ask people what they saw or what they thought, and all 10 people have different thoughts. So it is so interesting that it's the exact same thing, but how everybody processes things so differently, and that we have control over how we do that. And then slowly press your heels back up and enjoy these nice long hamstrings. Right? We know that short hamstrings lead to lower back pain, so we just did ourselves a big gift. Bring the soles of the feet together for floating butterfly, and we'll let these wings fly. Take an inhale and exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. And inhale to open. Good job. Now from here, we're going to crunch, and you can choose how much you want to lower and raise your own butterfly. Feel the soles of the feet together. Take an inhale. And exhale, bring your elbows towards your knees. Beautiful. And as you inhale and come back, you can choose how much you'd like to have this butterfly move. Exhale together. Inhale. And there's no right answer here because it's really important. The benefits come from practicing in your own practice, your own body, nobody else's. 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Beautiful. Slowly, slowly close the butterfly up and plant one leg and then the other. Let's switch our hands to cactus pose. Elbows bent, back of the hands on the floor, and fingers spread wide. Let's take 2 breaths here because we can. Inhale. And release. This one is so delicious. Inhale and fill. And exhale. Beautiful. I love the concept that it's not just food that can be delicious. The breath can be as well. You take it in, you assimilate it, and you let it go. From here, we're coming into bridge pose. Let the balls of the feet and the heels touch down and the toes lift a little bit and then let them fall. So you're very aware that you're not gripping on the floor. You're allowing the earth to support you here. I am supported. Yeah. I am. Such a good one. I am. From here, your shoulders are relaxed and your arms, and you gently levitate up your hips and your heart. Your glutes are engaged, but you're not squeezing. Everything's pretty much at ease here. We're going to take 3 breaths. Inhale. And release and let go. Good job. Again, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Take another inhale. Float those hips and heart a little bit more. And from here, let's make a figure 8 with your hips. Round you go. Nice and slow. smooth it out. Have some fun. And then slowly around the other way. No rush. Nice and easy and gentle and slow. And then slowly come back to bridge. One more inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, slowly massage your spine all the way down. Beautiful. Let your arms stretch out to T. Arms resting, fingers spread wide. Gently bring your knees back into your chest and then flex your feet and let your knees fall over to the left as you gaze to the right. And allow your heart to gaze to the right too. So it's not just your neck that's absorbing this stretch. And it's 3 breaths up the right side. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Slowly come back through center. And then let your knees fall over to the right as you gaze to the left. Flex your feet here. And allow your heart to twist left as well. Feeling so much ease. Feeling heavy. Even your bones are supported. Hanging on to nothing. And take 3 deep breaths up the left side. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Again, inhale. And release. Cleansing all your internal organs with this twist. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Slowly come back through center. We're coming into happy baby. Reach between your legs or the outside of your feet or your shins. And let the top of your feet come up towards the sky and your knees come down towards the earth. Rock here side to side. And here's a good opportunity to bring out your inner child here. How old should we be? Let's be 4. Let's be 4 years old. What would a 4-year-old do? What would you do when you were 4? Would you giggle? Would you roll way over to one side and then the other? Would you not listen at all? Just nice and easy side to side. Or maybe 4 was a tough year for you. Sometimes it's nice to talk to your inner child and let them know they're well cared for now. And then slowly come back to center. Let's take a deep breath here because we can. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Slowly let one foot come down and then the other. Nice. Let your legs go long. Point your toes and your arms stretch over your head. Underarms wide open. Those lymph nodes can drain here. Fingers can spread wide. We're going to take a deep breath in for 8 counts and then out for 10. So we're really going to exercise our lungs here. Take an inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So full that you're levitating here. Let's come back to earth nice and slow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. From here, bend one knee. We're rolling over onto our belly with our arms out in T. And I pass through a couple of affirmation cards. I rise above all limitations. I'm open and receptive to all good. I affirm only the good in life, and I trust my inner ding. Your inner ding, your intuition, the things that you know the direction you should go, but you sometimes don't follow it. So your arms are wide in T. And then you're going to take your arms and interlace your fingers behind your back and let your arms rest on your back here. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Good job. Now from here, we're going to lift our heart and our head and our shoulders and our arms away from the floor. We're not going to shine our heart forward. We're going to still keep looking down. So inhale and lift away. Bring your wrists together and have a little fun to see how high you could lift your arms, but not till your shoulders hurt. And then take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Again, inhale and exhale. Nice. Stay lifted here and lift your legs up as well. Upward bow here. And take 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Again, inhale and exhale. Now from here, we're going to rock a little bit. So lift your chest and then lift your legs and see if you can get a small rock going. It's not easy and it's not graceful, but just a few more. Beautiful. Release your arms. Let the back of your hands rest down and turn your head to one side. Allow your breath to return. Take an inhale and an exhale. Beautiful. Lift your head. We practice turning the other cheek. And when you're ready, take an inhale and exhale, let it go. Beautiful. From here, we're moving to Sphinx pose. So let your forearms come down or come onto the mat and let them be shoulder width apart. Relax the shoulders. Traction your forearms towards your hip bones and your hip bones or your pelvic bones towards your elbows. So you feel some traction there. And then for this very special part, take your heart, thrust it through your biceps and let it shine here. Take the million rays coming from your heart without any blockages and let it shine. And shine these heart rays somewhere where you would like to send healing to. Maybe it's somewhere nearby. Maybe it's a faraway country. But allow your heart rays to send the healing to where you'd like. And take 3 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Now this may be a perfect place to stay. Sphinx is quite a stretch anyways. But from here, we're going to try to go into half frog on the right side. So you'll slide your right knee up and flex your right foot. It can be a tiny amount. Go easy. And take 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Again, inhale. And exhale. Nice. Slide this leg back and notice the length. It's so potent. And then slide the left knee up, flex the left foot, relax the shoulders, shine the heart, and take 2 breaths here, right? I rise above all limitations. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Let this left leg come long too. From here, bring your belly button in, lift up like an inchworm and all the way back to child's pose. Knees come wide and big toes touch. Rest your head down, but this time take your arms behind you, interlace your fingers. If that feels okay. If you crave another kind of child's pose, you can do that too. Stretch your tailbone behind you. Bend your elbows a little bit and circle your shoulders around with your arms resting on your back. Allow the shoulder blades to slide and the shoulders to move. You can even exaggerate the movement, feeling the tension melt away. I like to imagine the tension not only falling off my shoulders, but being absorbed into the earth. And I cannot get it back. Cannot. It's gone. And then around the other way. And then let your shoulders rest and sort of walk your shoulders down a bit, and you'll notice that your arms got longer. And take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Again, inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Release your arms. Feel the release and come to table pose. Wrists over, or shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Feeling so very stable here. That's a wonderful feeling. I am centered, I am balanced, and I am stable. Nice. From here, take your right shoulder and bring it in towards the right. You can bend your right elbow. And then slowly come back and go ahead and let your left shoulder come to the center. And then back, right, and back, and left. It doesn't matter how low you go, whatever feels good. A few times to either side, listening to your breath. Inhaling when you come up, and exhaling when you come down. One more to each side. Beautiful. Return to your table pose. Make any adjustments that you need, and we're going to thread the needle. So let your right arm come up to the sky. Open your chest up. It's like a T pose. And then exhale, thread the right arm through. Place the right shoulder down in the right ear. And reach the left arm out in front. You could walk your fingers out. Leave your fingers or your hands on the floor. I like to sort of come up on my finger pads like I have a tennis ball underneath my left hand. And then take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Again, inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. From here, take your left leg long, tuck your left toes under. And then take your left hand and plant it by your face for extra balance. Feeling at ease here, knowing that the earth is here for you. Try to take an inhale, lift the left leg up. If you place a lot of weight behind your right hand, it helps a lot to balance. And take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Again, inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Place your left knee down and slowly lift your right arm all the way back up. Open up. Stretch open. And return. Ooh, nice. Feeling stable here. Left arm lifts. All the way open. And then go ahead and thread through and let your right arm walk out right in front of you. Maybe come up on your fingertip. Wonderful. And take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Again, inhale. And exhale. So nice. Now let your right leg come long and tuck your right toes under and bring your right hand closer to your face for balance. And we'll take 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale to receive. Exhale from your nose to release. Beautiful. From here, lift the right leg up, flex the right foot. Pressure behind the left hand makes a big difference for balance. And take 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Again, inhale. and exhale. Wonderful. From here, slowly plant your right knee and lift your left arm all the way up. And slowly plant your left hand. Whew, nice. From here, step your right foot forward. Keep your left knee on the mat, and your right foot could come a little over to the right for extra balance. And we're lifting up to modified crescent warrior. Find our glory, right? Shine and sparkle and glitter here. Lean your hips forward and take 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Again, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. One more. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. From here, we'll humble the warrior. So bring your arms behind you and your right shoulder inside your right knee. Interlace your fingers, bring your wrists together and lift your arms up over your back as the top of your head drops towards the earth. 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Again, inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Lifting your arms all the way back up. Shine your heart and open for a back bend, leaning back. 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Again, inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Folding your arms forward on either side of your right foot and lean this right leg, or lean back so your right leg can lengthen and flex the right foot. Inhale to peek up and exhale to fold in. Beautiful. Half splits. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Again, inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Slowly coming forward, plant your hands and step back to table pose. It's your left foot that comes forward now. Take it a little over to the left. Bring your belly in and inhale to shine. Right, our glory pose. Feel your sparkle. 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. So good. Again, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. One more. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Slowly bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers and lift up. And then exhale to fold forward to humble this warrior and lift your arms up over your back. And take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Again, inhale and exhale. Wonderful. From here, we're coming all the way back up and the arms come up over the head for a back bend. Lift your heart and shine it here. 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Again, inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Slowly let your hands come forward and your left leg lengthen, left toes come up. Take an inhale to peek up and exhale to fold in. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale And exhale. Good job. Again, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. From here, all the way back up. And try to place your left knee back. Nice. We'll side bend. Right arm down, left arm over. Gaze down at the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Inhale the left arm all the way down and the right arm all the way over. Gaze down at the floor. Take an inhale and an exhale. Beautiful. Right arm all the way up and down. From here, come to a seated position. Doesn't matter how you get there with your legs out in front. Slide yourself up to the front of the mat. Go ahead and shake yourself out. Shake out any last little bits of tension that's remaining. And then from here, a big inhale to feel your aura, wrists behind shoulders, reach up and all the way over. Nice. 3 breaths. We rise and fall. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Again. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. From here, slowly rolling up to roll all the way down for your Shavasana. But take your time when you've got blankets or pillows or heating pads so that you can make yourself comfortable here. There's no need to get there any quicker. We'll get there all together. Let your feet flop open and your arms come away from your body with your palms facing up. And let your bones be so heavy. Release your breath and let your thoughts fly and float. They're not sticky. They're always moving because you are separate from your thoughts, right? You are in control. But now let your thoughts float away. You welcome them in and you welcome them out. And take your well-deserved rest here now. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. Change is the natural law of my life. I welcome change. I am willing to change. I choose to change my thinking. I choose to change the words I use. I move from the old to the new with ease and with joy. It is easier for me to forgive than I thought. Forgiving makes me feel free and light. It is with joy that I learn to love myself more and more. The more resentment I release, the more love I have to express. Changing my thoughts makes me feel good. I am learning to choose to make today a pleasure to experience. All is well in my world. Slowly, slowly, oh so slowly, welcome your breath back home. So aware and in touch with this inhale and all its beautiful potential. And it makes you, you. And then you get to release on the exhale and let it all go. And bring in more new on the next inhale. Add some motion now as we work through the rebirth process, wiggling your fingers and toes and wrists and ankles. Roll them around. Maybe blink your eyes open and closed a few times, slowly letting the light back in. When you're ready, slide your legs together and connect yourself. I am connected. Connected to myself first, and to others, and to this planet. Take an inhale and lift your arms up over your head and stretch, stretch, stretch. So nice and long, full body, long space between the joints and the vertebra. And then slowly exhale, oh so gently, one knee at a time into your chest, and take these strong, loving arms and wrap yourself tight. Arms around shins, and add on a positive affirmation. I am strong. I am here. I matter. I'm important. I enjoy. I find fun. Find one that fits really nicely for you. When you're ready, slowly roll into a fetal position, one side or the other, and comfort yourself with your lower arm as a pillow. And rest here. Close your eyes and slowly press yourself to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Feeling yourself centered and balanced and oh so present. Allow your sit bones to ground into the earth and feel your belly lift and your beautiful heart shine. Shoulders relaxed and released, and the top of the head reaching to the sky. Arms come wide, wrists behind shoulders, and palms up, lifting up and feeling all your beautiful aura, your energy field, and allow your hands to touch and come to rest on your ready to go heart. May all life forms everywhere be happy and healthy and free from suffering. And may my thoughts and my words and my actions somehow contribute to that happiness and freedom for all. Happy Saturday afternoon. Thank you immensely for your beautiful practice. And let's go all together in peace. Namaste and thank you.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy your afternoon.
Thank you. You too. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.